Casey Crawford. It's the Casey team, right? Casey and Casey coming at you, everybody.
There we go.
You know, what a privilege it is to have some time with you. You are, gosh, what an amazing leader, and have built an unbelievable organization. I think we've now known each other, what, since you opened? Maybe.
Yeah, I was going to say it's been almost a decade. We're about almost coming up on our 12th anniversary now, and you were right there in the first year or two when I woke up and went, Casey, how do you train people to get in this business? I mean, this is crazy. This is the biggest opportunity I've ever seen, is being in this business, yet we can't figure out how to get new people into it. We're not good at it. How do you do it?
My favorite part is you were here, and now look at you, right? Oh my God,
yeah.
Influence. And listen, I believe wholeheartedly that in that time we spoke early on, that God had a play in here, and that I just really wanted to give you a chance to share with me. And I've got so many questions. Let's start off with the one that might surprise you a little bit. I'm not asking your age, but I'm going to ask you, when you were 25 years old, what do you wish you had known that you now know?
Oh, that's a great one. That's a great one. So, I've been able to, go back and talk to some guys, the NFL players, and I played in the NFL. When I was 25, I was playing in the NFL. And, man, what I've been telling NFL players that are in their mid-20s, they're young, they're right out of college, they're coming out. Everyone is so focused on their NFL career at that point, and their contracts and how much money they're going to make. And they're making a disproportionate amount of money relative to their age. It's an incredible opportunity. It's kind of an overwhelming experience for many guys. It's the fruition of a lifetime of dreams, for not just them, but for their whole family. A lot of times, I mean, they are living what everyone was hoping for. And what I've tried to share with them is the incredible gift when you're 25 years old are relationships. And when the gift of the NFL is you have access to some of the most profound and powerful relationships available to anybody in the world. If you are on, I know you're an Atlanta businesswoman, so we'll go with the Falcons. If you are on the Atlanta Falcons, there is no one in Atlanta you cannot meet with. It doesn't matter. If you're the 53rd guy on the Atlanta Falcons, you can meet with some of the most influential people in the city. And I think what I would go back and tell my 25-year-old self is that, A, the joy is in the journey, not the destination. Man, I spent a lot of time worried about where I was going to be and not spending time thankful for where I was. And then B, I'd say, man, and the joy of the journey are the people that are on it with you. Spend time investing in relationships. And, man, great relationships, the most valuable, most profitable things in your life. It's not your 401k. It's not that savings account. I have all those things. I love them. The most profitable things in your life for your business and your life are the people in it. And so, man, invest in deep, meaningful relationships with people that you aspire to be like. I mean, again, you want to hang out and spend time with people who have already gone in the direction you want to go in life, or are headed in the direction that you want to go in life. And that is largely going to shape your next decade.
Wow. I love that. Wow. I hope everybody could hear. Relationships, and enjoy the journey, not just look for the destination. All right. So here's another question. How would your daughters, because you have two, just like I do.
I got two little girls. 14 and 10.
And mine are going to be 14 here and 11. So we're in the same journey. All right. So same season of life. How would your daughters describe their dad?
Man, I'm going to hope to do this and have not one of them come bursting in and ruin this. We actually have asked them this a couple times. What's it like to be my kid? What's it like to be my kid? And it's a scary question to ask for a parent, because I know you, Casey, and for a mom or a dad, there's nothing more precious to us than our children. And I think the biggest hope that I have as a daddy is that my kids would feel and receive how much their daddy loves them. And on a really good day, they might say, hey, Dad, you're a lot of fun. Dad, you're always trying to, get us to do silly stuff. Dad, I think on a bad day, what my kids would say is, Dad, you have a lot of rules. Dad, you're always making us do things we don't want to do. And it becomes much more about what I can get them to do, not what I want them to receive. And what I found is more often than not, that's usually about me and my ego. I want to tell Casey Cunningham that my kids reading, all these books, or, doing this great prayer time or study time together. And it has far less to do with me just expressing how much their daddy loves them, how much I believe in them, how much, safety, security they're going to have in a relationship with me. My wife does this so much better than I do. And I've learned a lot from her in this, just watching her simply love our kids and care for them. And that's something I try to do more with them each day, because unfortunately far too much of the feedback are the things that I want them to do, and something having to do with that and the rules and the expectations, and not about just, man, how much their daddy purely just loves them and believes in them. So I'm working on a response that looks a much more like, oh my gosh, my daddy is just so ridiculously in love with me and so supportive of me and believes in me more than I maybe even believe myself, which is true. I just don't know if I've done a good enough job communicating that to them each day.
Listen, Casey, I have no doubt you probably are, but we're always hard on ourselves going, we can do better, we can do better. And that's that overachiever piece. And that
it takes one to know what.
I know. It's like, we can always do better. It's never good enough.